that we saw tonight. Brett Kavanaugh did about a 15-minute interview in which he only said a few things, very few things, but he said them over and over again. Here was talking point number one.
No, I've never sexually assaulted anyone, not in high school, not ever. I've never sexually assaulted anyone in high school or otherwise. I've never sexually assaulted anyone in high school or otherwise. I've never sexually assaulted anyone in high school or at any time
so when
in my
she
life.
said
I've never sexually assaulted anyone. I've never sexually assaulted anyone.
He was only asked that question once, but he kept using that answer as a way of not answering other questions. Here is Kavanaugh talking point number two.
I am looking for a fair process, a process where I can defend my integrity and clear my name. And all I'm asking for is fairness and that I be heard in this process. All I'm asking for is a fair process. Again, just asking for a fair process. Again, I'm just asking for a fair process. I want a fair process where I can defend my integrity. I want a fair process. I just want a fair process. I just want a fair process. I just want an opportunity, a fair process. We're looking for a fair process.
He was never actually asked if he wanted a fair process. That was just the language that he kept pumping in instead of answering some of the questions. And when Martha MacCallum asked Brett Kavanaugh why the fair process didn't include an FBI investigation, he simply refused to answer the question and replayed his talking points. Talking point number three was about those 65 women who miraculously produced a letter of support for Brett Kavanaugh as soon as the sexual assault allegation first became public.
The 65 who overnight signed a letter from high school saying I always treated them with dignity and respect. 65 women who knew me in high school. 65 women.
Okay, so much for the talking points. Now here's the most important moment in the Fox News interview with Brett Kavanaugh and his wife. It was when his wife, Ashley, was asked a question that the Kavanaugh talking points did not anticipate. The question was directed quite reasonably directly to Brett Kavanaugh's wife. And Brett Kavanaugh would not allow Ashley Kavanaugh to answer that question.
Do you believe there should be an FBI investigation into these allegations and that a pause should happen and, sort it all out? If there's nothing to worry about and nothing to hide, why not have that process, Ashley? And then I'll ask you that, Brett.
I've said all along, and Ashley too, I want to be heard. I want a fair process where I can defend my integrity and clear my name as quickly as I can in whatever forum the Senate deems appropriate.
I really wanted to hear Ashley Kavanaugh's answer to that question. Sure, I'm not the only one, but Brett Kavanaugh wasn't going to let that happen.